in the beautiful Newbrook community here in Silverleaf. The homes we're looking at today are going to be a line of Toll Brother models, specifically the Julington. Now, this home is very special because there's a lot of upgrades you can make to it, a lot of different things that really will personalize this home to you. If you're an empty nester, if maybe you're planning a retirement and you're looking to have quality space but not too much space in case the kids come down to visit, you want to look at this home. The community that we're in, it's very vibrant. You have tennis, pickleball, you can golf cart around. There's a lot of things to do for you. And then when the kids come down to visit, there's loads of amenities, a lot of shopping and dining in the area. If you want to learn more about that, reach out to me. I've helped a lot of families successfully relocate here. I would love to extend that help to you. Reach out to me when you're ready, and let's start looking at what a plan could look like. All right, let's hop into the video. Okay, so this is the Julington here in Newbrook by Toll Brothers. We are in St. Johns County. Now this home, you're looking at 4 to 6 bedrooms, 3 to 4 bathrooms, about 3,400 square feet with a half bath, a 3-car garage, but you can upgrade it to 4, and it is a 2-story home. These homes are typically starting at $818, technically $817,995, but who's counting the extra $5? Let's hop into the home. It really is quite gorgeous. You do have this really nice porch area if you choose this particular elevation. Very deep, a lot of space to work with. If you're moving from up north, I think you're gonna really appreciate this home because there's a lot of storage options. I know you're used to having a basement. We don't have those in Florida, so I think you're gonna really like this one. Okay, so stepping into the home, you can already see just how much separation the home offers, which is really nice. Right here in this porch area, you're looking at a 20-foot ceiling just in this area here. Now, right on my right side, we have the bedroom suite, 14.5 by 11 rooms, so definitely quite sizable. This one does feature an ensuite and a walk-in closet. You have that beautiful big window letting in so much natural light. It is almost blinding as I'm walking through. Really good sized room. In the ensuite, you can upgrade it to have the tub. This is just featuring the one without the tub and the full shower. You of course have the tile that goes up to the ceiling. This is a Toll Brothers home, so quality is typically going to be very nice as far as the finishes go. And then we have the walk-in closet. This is an 8x5 walk-in closet, so definitely a decent amount of space in here. I really appreciate that, especially being a room that's away from the main living areas. It's just nice to know that, hey, if you have some guests and you don't want them staying for too long, you can throw them in the front of the house while everybody's in other rooms. Now, immediately across from this bedroom, we do have over here where your powder room will be, as well as the garage connection. So first off, this space is pretty significant. Right here, you'll find a lot of extra storage underneath your stairs. Quite deep. Again, if you're coming from up north, you're going to appreciate that. You're going to need somewhere to put all your stuff out of the basement. Here is where your powder room would be located. So again, right in the front of the home, very convenient. People are going to feel like they have privacy when they go to the bathroom in your house. You have that window that lets in some natural light, but it is a powder room, so that might not be a big deal for you. And then we have your entry point from the garage. You'll be seeing this area a lot. You have this really cool coat closet. It's really cool because it's just a lot bigger than I was expecting. So I can appreciate that for sure. And then directly behind that, you do have kind of like a drop zone area. You can upgrade this to make it a full-on drop zone area. Right now they have this as cabinets. But then we have your laundry room. Quite sizable. I really appreciated the amount of space in here. I really enjoy having the sink, and then you have your washer and dryer nice and flushed into the little area there. So that was convenient. And that doesn't stick out so much to where you can't grab onto these cabinets. I'm 5'6", I can reach that with no problem. You also have kind of this extra space there. And then in here you have that Met closet. So really convenient. You know, you can put all your laundry and hampers on that closet side right next to the mech. Now through here, we have your 3-car tandem garage. So very sizable, you're looking at 21 by 20. And then when you come over to this area, 17 by 11. Now you can extend this out to have another like 17 by 11 size for your 4-car garage. So very spacious. Again, a lot of separation between these rooms. Now I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorites. I love this office. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the entry point here. I don't know, it's very bright. Maybe it's their staging. It's very modern looking in here. But again, very convenient. It's away from the house, like the main living area. So you're gonna get a good amount of privacy. You can get up some good doors that would block out sound, and this will become a really good work from home office. Now, immediately stepping out of the home office, you do just have this closet here. It is locked, but that could be like a coat closet, whatever you want it to be. Okay, now we are in the heart of the home. This is going to be your great room. You have the tray ceiling as an upgrade, which will extend the 10-foot ceiling height to 12 feet, really close to 13. You have these beautiful pocket doors letting in so much natural light, but giving you that indoor-outdoor living that Florida is known for. I know if you're coming from up north, maybe you're not super used to that, but if you're retiring, you want more space and more vibrancy, this is going to be the type of floor plan you want. Now you can upgrade to have that fireplace there, as you can see, but then you have an amazing sight line into your kitchen and the opening area. Now, if the living room is the heart of the home, the kitchen is going to be like the blood of the home, right? Or the thing that keeps the heart beating, because look how gorgeous this is. Now, there's a lot of upgrades you can make in here. Reach out to me if you want to get a good understanding of what can be done in here. There's just too much to go into on this video, but you have this really nice fridge that is nice and flush into the wall. You have this oversized island, very thick, really good material. Again, I can send you that list. Just send me an email. You have a decent amount of separation here. So if you're cooking, you don't have to worry about bumping into each other. Very seamless. I love how the style of this island is almost like it's built into the floor. You do, of course, have your soft close all throughout, and then you have these deep drawers that you can opt in for pots and pans and things of that nature. Again, soft close on the cabinetry up top as well. You can, as an upgrade, add in those uppers. Most of the time, they're just used for decoration purposes, to be honest. Now, really nice backsplash, and then you have the gas stove with the ventilation system at the top. I can reach this almost with no problem. I have to stand on my toes a little bit, so I don't know if you utilize that space, but keep that in mind. All the way down will be your cabinet space. Very large. Here on the island, just want to show you that thickness of it. And then you do, of course, have the soft close even on the island. Really nice. Now, behind me is where you will see your microwave and oven combo. If you typically utilize the space over your fridge, I can't reach that at 5'6", so just keep that in mind as well. And then, unfortunately, their pantry is closed, which is unfortunate because I wanted to get in there to show you guys because it is quite large. But that should be motivation to come out and visit for yourself. I'd be happy to give you the tour. So right out of the kitchen, we're gonna find your kind of casual dining area. There's not a dedicated dining room, so you have this kind of casual dining, beautiful windows letting in so much natural light. And even though they have this separate space for it, it still feels like you're connected to the living room and the kitchen, but then you also get a great view of your backyard as well. So very convenient. I would love to snuggle up with my wife, sit and drink some coffee over here on an early morning, let the sun flow into the room. It's just such a great space. Now let's go check out the primary bedroom, because this one is probably one of my favorites that I've seen by Toll Brothers. I love this feature here. You can't see into the bedroom until you turn this corner, so you still get privacy even though you're on the bottom floor. And speaking of this corner, I mean, you can do quite a bit here as far as decoration, but here we are. Very large master. You have that tray ceiling that adds some extra ceiling height. So many windows letting natural light in. If you're not used to waking up to the sun hitting you in the face in the morning, you have no idea what you're missing.
This room is grand, it is vibrant, it is gorgeous. You have to see it in person, I'm telling you. The video is not doing it enough justice. And then here it is just from another angle. As you can see from here, you can't really see into that living room. So that is significant. You get a good amount of privacy here. Now this room is 17 by 16 on the square footage, but you can increase that to 20 by 17 if you need more space. Now we are here in your primary bathroom. Really love all of the tile look. You have your dual vanities. They're separated enough to where they actually feel like they're their own thing and not actually connected, I'd have to say. The space is definitely larger in person. You do, of course, have the soft close on all of the drawers, so that is a nice feature. And then directly behind me is here where your toilet will be. And you have that little window just letting in some more natural light, because why not? Now you can set this up to where you have your soaking tub, big window letting in a good amount of light. I absolutely love that it's not inside the shower spot and it's separated. Looking at your shower, you have the 2 overhead showers and the controls right there. And on both sides, you can, of course, have your seating areas. So that's really nice. Love the accent tile work as well. This is honestly a feature that a lot of people don't realize they need until they have it. Being together when you're showering, but having your own space, it really can be fantastic. So then here we have the walk-in closet. Some people are gonna love the storage options, some people aren't. I think it looks pretty nice, but this is a pretty large walk-in closet here. You can, of course, get it without the storage system in place, and then you can DIY your own. If you have it through them, you will have the soft close here. So not bad, good amount of space. I think it's pretty appropriate for the size of the room, but of course, if you need it extended, that is something we can look at. Hey, so if this home is checking some boxes, reach out to me. I would love the opportunity to show you what is available in this community, and stay tuned to the end of the video. I will show you some other homes that you can build out here and really in any other Toll Brother communities here in Northeast Florida. The biggest mistake that I see buyers make when they relocate here is they reach out to the on-site agents first. And the reason that can be a mistake is because at a price point like this, you really don't want to leave it to chance. You know, the on-site agents, they work for the builder, so they work to get the builder the best possible deal. And a lot of people lose money, or if you're out of state and you're coming into town, it's hard to stay on top of the build, make sure that the process is being done correctly. That's what I do for all my buyers, so reach out to me. It's free to you because the builders will pay me directly. I'd love to help you out. Now we're upstairs, and I just wanted to show you just the level of detail and that 20-foot ceiling from this point of the home. Now, right behind me upstairs, here is where you will have one of the, this can be a playroom. It really could become another bedroom if that's how you wanted to set it up. But most people, they like to convert this into like a media room. So if you want to have like a little theater in your home, if you want this to be a play area for when the kids visit, or just really anything that you want it to be, you have the option. You have a lot of natural light coming in with all of these windows. The reason this can honestly be designated as a bedroom, because you do have that little closet there. And some people, they have it in the model here. They have a little like drink area. You know, this can be a good man cave. Like it really can be anything. The options are unlimited. And then of course you have your upstairs HVAC. Now, men, if you're watching this video, I need you to send this one to your wives, because I think we may have found the one that she will absolutely love. Here's a feature that my wife likes a whole lot. If you want to get away, you don't want anybody to see what you're doing. If you're in the back, rather than being in your backyard, you can just come up here, relax, kind of reset. It's just a good, nice, chill area. You can there's a good amount of electrical connections back here, so you can get a TV back here and anything else you need to just really personalize your space. Let me know in the comments what you would use this patio for. I'm really curious to see how other people would use it. Now, right down this hallway here, you're gonna find the other bedroom. Good amount of space, you know, it's 14.5 by 13 size room. You have a good window letting in a lot of natural light. The window's a really good size. And then of course, this does feature its own walk-in closet. Very sizable. I'd say these rooms up here are probably perfect for your growing children. Or again, if you have family that's coming into town to visit, this whole upstairs area really is perfect for, this is where we put the guest. Everybody who lives in the home is downstairs. Down this way is where you're gonna find that other bedroom as well, plus the upstairs bathroom. You have the dual vanities with the tub and shower combination, tile up to the ceiling, so details in here really matter. A lot of people don't tend to get too many upgrades in their secondary bathrooms, mainly because not too many people are in those rooms. So totally understandable if that's not for you. And then this bedroom is truly just a copy and paste of the last one we just came from. And then this one will also feature that same size walk-in closet. Might be a little bit bigger in here, it depends on how your layout is set up, but if it is bigger, it's only going to be by like an inch. Yeah, definitely a good amount of space in here. These rooms are honestly just perfect for kid rooms, or if your family's coming into town. Pray for me. I have a little daughter, she's 2. She's giving me a lot of attitude, but I could see her living up here very easily and comfortably. Now we're gonna make our way to the backyard, and if this home is starting to check some boxes for you, if it's more than 5 boxes, you gotta reach out to me. I'd love to send you more information on the floor plan and some of the upgrade options that come with it. But the biggest thing is figuring out what area you wanna live in. It's honestly really easy to find beautiful homes, but where you live is very important. That's one of the biggest things that I help my buyers who are relocating here figure out. So reach out to me. I would love to help you with the process. Now, I only saw an entry point from this side of the pocket doors. So when I pulled this, these are normally pretty heavy. I was actually surprised because it slid pretty easily for me. But here's where you'll get that indoor-outdoor living, especially if you get this nice and screened in. You can leave this open pretty much year-round because we get a lot of sunshine in Florida, at least 85% of the year. So stepping out, as you can see, we do have the covered lanai. A lot of connections already set up back here for you when you move in, which is very convenient. Since this portion of it is covered up, you could very easily get a nice hot tub back here. You can set it up the way you see it now as the model. A lot of different options. Very, very nice. Now back here, this is really showcasing quite a bit of what you can do in your lot. A lot of people are opting to have their pools, and it's really nice to have this nice and open because it's just very vibrant and you really get the full-on Florida feel. You can get a lot of turf back here as well, just to keep that look very consistent throughout the year. The lots that you're building on, I mean, they're 70 to 80 wide lots, so you're gonna have the space to be able to do as much as you need to really ensure that your backyard is comfortable in the way you envision. And a lot of the lots that they have left, they back into a lot of like the woods and the preserve, so you get a lot of privacy and you don't have to worry about backyard neighbors for the most part. You also can leave a little bit of room to have regular grass in case you have pets and they need a place to go and you don't want them popping a squat on the turf. So gorgeous home here. Again, this is the Julington by Toll Brothers. We are in the Newbrook community here in St. Johns County. St. Johns County is like the premier area where most people typically want to move to, but you can build this same model in some other Toll Brother communities across Northeast Florida. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you some other floor plans in this area and some other Toll Brother homes. But if you're ready to begin the search, go ahead and reach out to me now. I'd love to have a conversation with you. See you here shortly.
Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any other home tours that we feature, as well as some overviews of the different communities that we're in. Now, if you're relocating into Northeast Florida, you want to learn more about this community or any other communities where you can build a home like this, reach out to me. I field questions from people from YouTube every single week. I'd love the opportunity to help you and your family let's talk for 10 minutes on the phone just to see how I can help you. Now, I chose these two videos here because they go hand in hand with some Toll Brother models in the area, and it'll give you a good idea of what else you can build in the surrounding areas. So click on one of these videos, let me know what you guys think. Do not forget to reach out to me. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.